We're making butter chicken, except we're actually not using chicken at all. We're gonna be using salmon. I have a feeling this is gonna be delicious. Wow.
All right, Giovanni, tell us what it is.
It's so good. Give me a second. Let's make it happen. This dish is inspired by TOC 7, specifically Chef Aarti. It's pretty straightforward. We've got our seasoned salmon, tandoori style. We've got our butter sauce, and then some rice. So let's start on the marinade. Right here, I have some Greek yogurt that I thinned out with a little bit of water, put some tomato paste, and then some classic tandoori style seasonings. What we're going to do now is taste it to see if it needs to be adjusted. Whoa. It's a little salty, which is fine because we are seasoning 4 things of salmon, 4 fillets of salmon. I think it does need a little bit of more garam masala. Ooh, she's spicy. She's spicy a little bit. Ooh. So I'm gonna add that, mix this in, and then I will put all that on the salmon. Now that it's nice and slathered, what we're going to do is just set it aside and let it marinate for about 30 minutes, which gives us enough time to start the butter sauce. For the butter sauce, the challenge was to make it nutty, so we're going to brown the butter, which is happening really fast. Since it's almost there, what we're going to do is now add our ginger garlic mixture. Give that a nice little mix. And then we're going to add our spices in here because in Indian cooking, they always add their spices at this stage. Something about the oil that blooms the flavors in a way that just makes them better. So that's just a fun tip. Add your seasonings to fat first before you add any liquid.
Okay. Oh, smells so good.
Smells amazing. Woo, man. Oh, and tomato paste. We'll add like a decent amount.
Okay.
Mainly because I don't like having a lot of leftover.
Wow, that smells delightful.
Yep. And then I've grated some tomatoes, some Roma tomatoes. We're adding that in. Sorry. And then we are going to let these flavors come together. And then in a bit, we'll add the heavy cream. And we'll give it a taste. And we missed something important. Salt. So we're gonna add salt. The tomato flavor definitely does come through. I think now that we've added salt, once we give it a taste, we're both going to figure out what else it needs. I think that it could use more seasoning, but before I add anything, I wanna make sure the salt level is there. So let's go back in and try it again. Better. I think it does need to cook down a little bit more. I feel like it still tastes like raw tomatoey.
See, that's good. Well, wait.
Yeah. Yeah. I still think it needs some work. So we'll let this cook down. We'll sidebar and we'll update you when we're back. So we discussed, deliberated, and made decisions. Let's update them
Okay.
on what we did.
Okay.
It needed a bigger punch, so we added more garam masala. The flavor needed to be rounded out, so we added a little bit of sugar. It needed to be a little bit more rich, so we added...
Heavy cream.
Great. We had to refund that guy.
Not too much.
Yeah, we added a little bit more heavy cream, and then more garlic powder. I think I have a problem because of how much I love garlic and how much I use garlic products. Garlic powder, granulated garlic, I think it belongs everywhere for the most part. And then what we added at the end to give it a little bit more depth, 2 ingredients to boost up like the umami-ness of it all, nutritional yeast, and my sister's idea, which is...
Oh, I'm sorry, the fish sauce.
Yeah, so we're gonna give it a quick taste. And the reason why we spent all this time deliberating is because the fish is still marinating, so we're like, might as well. and it's really good.
Good. Period.
And look at that. The timer for the fish is done, so we can start that process. We've got our cast iron nice and hot. I don't know if you can't tell. I could tell that the oil is just about to smoke. So now we can just drop in our salmon. We're gonna mainly cook it on the skin side.
Ooh, yum.
Yep. We're gonna mainly cook it on the skin side, and we'll flip it over for the last like
2 minutes or so.
2 minutes. So hopefully we get some crispy skin. We'll find out in a bit, because we're just gonna get to plating after this. So my sister and I just had a heated debate on how we're gonna record this part. Neither here nor there. We're not gonna spend too much time on this because low-key, homegirl just used microwave rice. I've got some white rice that I made the day before, put some peas, and then some toasted almonds that at the end of toasting, I put some olive oil and salt, and my goodness, my God, it's really good. So let's get to plating. We're going to put our rice down first, our salmon, our sauce, garnish it, call it a day. And now we can give it a taste. So get in here, girly. Come enjoy this with me.
That's not a big bite, but.
No,
No,
it's
my
my
bites.
I'm a little speechless. I think I want to eat all of this before I talk though. We're gonna rate it, guys.
Ready?
9.8. 99999. This dish is a banger. I love this more, dare I say, than butter chicken itself. The salmon, the flavors of the seasonings that we put come through really well. The only thing that I need to work on is how to cook that salmon, because there was a brief moment where I didn't think we were gonna make it. The sauce.
That sauce is good.
That butter sauce is where it's at. The only critique is that it needs to be thinner. And I'm glad that we did that earlier so that all those flavors could not metal. So all those
Marry?
flavors could like marry and blend together nicely. Shout out to my sister, because I really do think the fish sauce at the end really gave it a nice like depth that it needed to like really add to this dish. And as far as the rice is concerned, honestly, amazing. It seems like, why would you put these things together? But without the peas, it would feel too heavy of a dish. The peas provide a nice like subtle sweet and like vegetal note, and those almonds, man, friggin' 10 out of 10. The only thing that would take this up those notches are what? 2 things.
Cilantro and lime.
That is how we're gonna make it next time.
Yep.
Recommend this like you wouldn't believe.
Yep. That's it.
That's it, guys.
She's delicious.
Thanks for watching this episode of Recreated. Kind of hope you got inspired to get into the kitchen and to make something delicious, not with a recipe, but with a little bit of intuition. We did it, guys.
Yep. See you next time.
Bye.